Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to go over Bloodbath, a level that I recently beat only a couple weeks ago, so the level is still fresh in my mind. I'll show the level, analyze each part, and explain why the part was easy or hard. I'm going to put a difficulty face with a plus or minus to signify the part's difficulty, and hope you enjoy. Here's the chart with levels around each difficulty for the meter to give you an idea of how hard the difficulties are. I'll pin this in the comment section so you don't have to go back every time. Okay, so this is Weoiodio's part, and right off the bat, we're sent into a straight fly, and we do have a bit of space to wiggle through, so it isn't the worst. Then we get into the ball. You just have to hold going into the transition and wait 2 or 3 frames before clicking again. The pattern is pretty easy to learn. Alright, so we get sent straight into the ship, and the first adjustment into the part is so fun, and same for the last part where you use the ramp in your favor to send you into the portal. In between, though, you have to wiggle through some obstacles which really stick out, and it makes it a bit hard. Then we get into the ball section, in my opinion, the most boring part of the level. It's literally just you timing some ball jumps for 10 seconds, and it feels really long when you get there. Overall, really boring, but pretty easy. Well, this is the part everyone knows about. Some people don't even try his level because of this part, which is crazy. The first triple spikes are pretty easy, just some small timings in between. The straight fly is a bit hard unless you constantly practice it. I clicked 7 times in this ship. The ball clicks are hard, but learnable. Then, the UFO, the only frame perfect at 60 in the level. It is easy to get consistent at it, and it isn't too hard if you play on 60 frames per second. The last triples are also easy, and the wave has about 1 million possible click patterns. I chose that one because I kept dying at the bottom spikes. Many people say this is a break in the level, which is true since it's sandwiched between Michigan and crack. It helps you prepare for the next part, which is hell. The ship at the start can catch you off guard if you aren't paying attention, but the wave is easy. The UFO is the hardest part, and it's just a couple timings. This is, in my opinion, the hardest part of the level because I am better at Michigan than this part. This is probably much harder too if you play on 60. It could be learned, but if this is going to be your next hardest, you probably don't rely on ship click patterns that heavily yet. This also has the tightest straight fly and is, in my opinion, the best looking part of the level and also very iconic. Okay, this part is also like a Vasium's part since it is a break from Crack and Etzer, which is the next part and in my opinion the third hardest part. It's just some ball clicks and barely any timings. There are invisible spikes on some platforms, so watch out for those. The UFO is not too hard, but I have died twice in this part. And this is what some people call the last choke point, although I think there's one more. The UFO can mess you up sometimes, and the ship is even worse. The last orb clicks can kill you a lot. It got to the point where I got to this part 4 to 5 times a day and died either here or in the next part. Just make sure you memorize the hold on the last orb before the straight fly. I really like the gameplay in this part for absolutely no reason, because it is probably the most forgettable part of the level. That one blue orb timing with a mini ball can kill you if you hit it too early and don't hit the last orb before the UFO. The UFO has 2 click patterns I know of, either 4 or 5 clicks. The timing here is important as you don't want to hit the transitional platform at the end of the UFO. The wave is the easiest thing, and it prepares you for the last choke point, in my opinion. This part is so hard, especially if your heart is beating faster than you clicking your keys. Or mouse, if you want to feel that sore in your hand after the day you play. Over-practice this until it feels boring. You don't want to die here. The last part is not too hard other than the straight fly with the upside-down ship. After that, the ball is really easy, just make sure not to choke it. If you want to go for the Michigan route, it is a bit hard, I believe. It is a 30 FPS frame perfect, so not impossible, but for the love of God, don't die at the triple spike like me. If you guys like this video and wish to see other difficulty meter videos or other ideas, feel free to comment. Most of my content is based on your suggestions, so it helps to get ideas. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.